You know, when Baba when his feet were washed with water, that water we would keep. And Baba lovers, mostly Indians at that time, I mean, they just wanted to touch it or keep that in their little bottles. And then look what Baba does. Washes his hands in a whole river, goes and puts his feet in the ocean. I mean, all that is Baba's washed water. All that is blessed water. One time when Baba was touching each photo of his own, so Baba started me and my brother Beram on his pictures being made and sent to the West and distributed there. Now I realize that these were also links, cables, contacts. So, and not only that, he showed so much interest so that when the photos were ready, he wanted to see them. And who were they for? So I would read out the list. And he'd touch them. So I would write at the back of each picture and read out and Baba would touch it. So just in 1968 maybe, that time when Baba wasn't so well, but he was still coming to the hall, maybe 69 early, I forget now. Anyway, it was at a period when Baba wasn't well, and he had come to the Mandali hall here. He was seated on his chair, and the men before him. And I came over with the box of photos through that door and stood there. And I looked hesitant. I didn't want to bother Baba to have to touch these pictures. But he immediately noticed, and he said, "Yes, what is it?" I said, "Oh, Baba, these photos to be touched. But it's all right, Baba, you're not well." No, bring. So instead of taking out each picture, I just held the box to him, the whole box, full of photos, big size that. And Baba just put his hand on it. So he didn't insist that each should be brought. He just put his hand on it. And I turned around just to go away, and suddenly I had a thought. Is it all right that I write to the person receiving the photos that Baba had touched each picture as I used to? I mean, is that right? Or would that not be the truth? Because Baba just put his hand on the top picture. So I turned around again. I said, "Baba, it's all right, isn't it, if I tell so-and-so that you touched all the pictures?" Baba said, "Of course." He looked surprised. "Come here." So I came back. By that time, the box of pictures was covered, with a skirt. So Baba put a fingertip on the box and said, "If I do that, it touches each picture that's in there, plus the space that's between the picture and this floor, plus deep down." That made me realize the immensity of Baba's giving. The immeasurable magnitude of his giving. So we say Baba did this and Baba did that because we only see this and we only see that. And so that is all we can say naturally. All that we cannot see is so tremendous. And when Baba said that, I mean, that to me didn't just apply to the photos. I realized all is blessed. His blessings just I think it covers the whole earth and beyond it. Makes me think of the grace before meals that you say. I love those little things. I have a little book, and it says, one landlady standing up and saying, "Lord, pour thy grace in measure small, lest it more than cover all." So his blessing is more than covers all.